y'all, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel, Journey to Happiness. I would love for you to like, comment, and subscribe. So first of all, let me say I just got off work, that's why it's dark. And I want to do this video now because tomorrow I have school and stuff. I'm going to be busy, and I want to be consistent with uploading videos at least every Tuesday and Thursday. And today is Monday. And I want to make the video now so tomorrow I can just upload it. And I know it's dark and some of y'all don't like that, but I'm sorry, y'all. But I want to go ahead and do this now while it's on my mind. So yeah, that's why it's dark. And there's what else do I want to say? Oh, so I was going to do a vlog tonight. I was going to do like a day in the life of a med aid / med tech. But y'all, it was so busy at work. So where I work at, we have two hallways. We have two sides. The long-term care side and the rehab side. The rehab side is not bad when it comes to passing out medicine. It's not bad at all. But the long-term care side, that's like the heavy med pass. It's the hardest one. It's just a lot more patients on that side, and it's a lot more people with dementia, behavior problems, and it's just very chaotic and a lot going on. And it was very chaotic today. It was a good shift. I wouldn't say it was horrible, but it was just a lot going on, and it was so busy. I didn't really have time to vlog. I got like maybe 2 or 3 clips. So it's not worth a vlog. So that's why I'm going to do this instead. But anyway, when I work on the rehab side, again, I'll do a mid-aid vlog. Because when I'm on that side, I actually have time to, pause for a minute and record, different things that I'm doing. But anyway, so today or tonight, I wanted to talk about relationships and stuff like that. So I know if you're on TikTok, you've probably heard, at least my women that watch me, you probably heard the saying, if he wanted to, he would. That's like a very repetitive saying on TikTok, on YouTube, and social media. If he wanted to, he would. Basically saying if a man wants to do something for you, you don't have to beg him to do it. You don't have to nag him. He's going to do it because that's what he wants to do. So yeah, and I do really believe that. This lady that I work with, she was complaining about her husband, how he never takes her out on dates or anything. Like, they've been married for a year, and he is a homebody, and she would like to just go out at least like maybe once every 2 weeks, just go on a date. No, she said nothing crazy, just like the movies or out to eat somewhere and get, dressed nice and go as a couple. And she has to she said to get him to do that is like dragging teeth. Like, when he does do it, he has an attitude, and she's not having a good time because of his attitude. And, obviously he doesn't want to do it. If he's got an attitude about taking his wife out on a date, obviously he just doesn't want to do it. He don't like to go on dates. So I do believe that saying, if he wanted to, he would. That actually made me think about, I would say this is probably the best relationship that I ever had was when I was 17. Some of y'all probably seen the picture I posted on my community tab with my ex-boyfriend at the time. We're going to call him DJ. That was when he went to my graduation, and that was probably the best relationship that I had, because with DJ, even though we didn't work out, I will say he took me out on dates, and I never once had to beg him to take me somewhere or to spend time with me, to call me consistently or anything like that, to be a gentleman. Thinking back, I never had to ask him, or I never had to beg him to do that. He just did it because he simply wanted to. And we were very young. I was 17, and he was 18. So this was a long time ago. But like I said, it made that saying, if he wanted to, he would, just made me think about, like, I never had to ask him to do any of those nice things for me. So the reason it made me think about that, even though it was a long time ago, it makes me think about in the future when I do start dating again, like, if I'm not gonna be with a man that I have to beg to take me out on a date, or I have to argue with just to spend time with me. I'm not doing that, because if he wanted to, he would. You wouldn't have to beg him. I remember I remember our first date. We went to CiCi's Pizza. If y'all don't know, that's CiCi's Pizza is a pizza buffet. And then we went to the movies and we had a really good time. And after that, we, like, I wouldn't say every week, but at least like every 2 weeks we would do some kind of date. Like, nothing fancy, y'all. We was teenagers, so I don't expect him to take me nowhere and spend a lot of money, but we would do something. We go to the movies, we would go to the park, and I remember we was like getting really serious. And I remember my graduation from high school was coming up, and I was talking about him on the phone. And also another thing, DJ lived in the next town over to me. He lived like 45 minutes away, so we didn't even really live that close to each other where he could just walk to my house, or you know what I'm saying. But he still made a way to spend time with me because he wanted to, you know what I'm saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I remember my graduation had come up and I was talking about it, and I was telling him, yeah, my dad's gonna come, my aunt's gonna come, brother, he was like, I'm coming too, right? So it's like that, at that time, that meant a lot to me, that I didn't have to beg him to come to my high school graduation. He wanted to come, and I remember him meeting my family, and we went out to eat afterwards, and it was just a wonderful day. Okay, now I'm going down memory lane, y'all. But anyway, so that's the point I'm making, is if a man wants to spend time with you, if he wants to treat you right, he's going to do it. You don't have to even ask him to do that. And I also remember on my birthday, I did not ask him to do this. He was only, he was very young. He was only 18 at the time. He got me a necklace. He took me to get my nails done. And as I was getting my nails done, he was waiting. Like, he didn't go off anywhere. He waited in the lobby area until I was done. And that meant, like, at the time, I was 17. And that meant a lot to me. Like, wow, I remember, like, because I think that was the first time a guy ever, did anything like that for me. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I never had to ask him to do that. I didn't ask him to take me to get my nails done. I didn't even ask him to do that. I didn't ask him to buy me a necklace for my birthday. And we also went out. Where did we go? We went somewhere to eat that day too. I don't remember. I didn't ask him for none of that. He did it because he wanted to. I didn't even give him a hint like, oh, I need my nails. I didn't ask him for that. He did that on his own because he thought I was special enough to do that for. He wanted to do that. So, ladies out there, if you got to beg your man to take you on a date, if you got to beg him, or if he has an attitude about spending time together and stuff like that, then he's probably not the man for you. You ain't gonna have to beg a man. You shouldn't have to beg your man if y'all are in a exclusive relationship. Well, you shouldn't have to beg any man that you're dealing with to spend time with you or to see you. I mean, I understand, people work and stuff, and we have a lot going on, but I'm saying, if he doesn't make time for you at all, or if he has like an attitude about it, it's probably not the man for you. So yeah. Well, another thing, if you have to question if a man likes you or loves you, that's your answer. He don't, sis. He don't like you. If you even have to question it, I feel like if a man likes you, he's gonna make it known that he likes you. Like, you don't have to question, like, does he really like me? I don't know. I can't tell. Nah, he don't like you. And, okay, so does anybody else feel like this? Because I was on TikTok, and this girl, she had said, like, what is something that is not a sexual thing that turns you on? Like, something that a man can do that is not necessarily, it's not sexual, but it's a turn on. Like, not necessarily sexually, but just it makes you look at a man like, wow, he's really, that's very attractive, basically. So I think when a man is a gentleman, a man is a gentleman, like, when, and you don't have to ask him to be a gentleman. A man that opens the door for you, that like, if he sees that you got heavy bags in your hands, he carries them for you, stuff like that. I feel like that's a very attractive thing to me. A man that is a gentleman, that's very sexy to me. But yeah, I feel like when a man is a gentleman on his own, like, that's just who he is. That you don't have to ask him to be a gentleman. You don't have to tell him. That's just really who he is. That's how, to my fellas, that's how you get respect from your woman. When you treat her right and you're a gentleman, that's how you get mad respect. But yeah, that's all I had to say, y'all. My other videos are gonna be a lot better, I promise. Like I said, work was just crazy today, so I couldn't do my vlog like I wanted to do because it was just too busy. But I will do a work vlog, like I said. Just give me time. When they put me on the rehab side again, that's when I'll do one. So that's gonna be tonight's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.